The last presentation I did was on the new tax law and the impact on the real estate market, how are investors impacted. The short version is investors make out pretty well because they're not touched by the new tax law. So the new tax law, if anything, helps real estate investors. So that's, you know, kind of a green light. Frankly, it's not particularly good for people who are buying high-end houses because of limitations on interest and taxes. So it's pretty interesting how things have come together. I already mentioned the thing about the taxes and about the LLC, but long-term capital gains are still out there and available. So again, with regard to that, buying and holding rental property is still a very solid investment. Now, something that's happened again in the new tax law that you may not have heard about is the 1031 tax-free exchange, and I've done those in the past. So I've sold rental property in one location and then moved to another location and bought another rental property. It used to be that you could do different things. The new rules say pretty much that you are only able to do this with real estate, which works great for real estate investment. And so if you have a residential property, say you're moving here from Denver, Colorado, you have a rental property in Denver, it's appreciated nicely, you're ready to get into the Houston market, you can sell that property and then buy a replacement property here and defer the capital gains. Now, having said that, I strongly recommend that you work with a tax consultant on that because the rules for the 1031 are very strict. And I'm not going to go into them right now, but the strict rules, it's not an easy deal to do. I know because I've done one that worked and I've done one that busted. Busted meant I didn't get the replacement property identified and under contract under the limitations of the 1031 exchange rules. So keep in mind, it's out there. It was not taken away. It was limited, but it doesn't limit it with regard to regular real estate. But it's still, you still need to comply with the rules in order to have the advantage of doing it. And obviously, for most of us, most of your tax advisors are going to say what you want to do is you want to move your income as far forward in your life as possible so that, you know, when you do sell out some rental property, you sell it out when you're retired and your regular current income is less. So that's, you know, the general strategy. And again, investment real estate is a great way to do that, especially if you have good properties that cover themselves. And most of mine do most of the time.